I'm so stoked. Our first guest, Courtney Miller.
Courtney Miller's in the house.
Hello, 'tis I, the Courtney Miller at this table.
I think it was Anthony who goes, we bought Smosh.
They said we bought Smosh back.
Yeah, and then it's just this eruption of cheers.
I screamed. I don't know why. I don't know who. I literally, like, the excitement I felt for them, I guess I was dead inside too, you know? And this revived me. When
I last saw Anthony on, like, a Smosh production, and we were on a location set, like, at a house filming, and this was, like, the week of, or, like, yeah, this was like the week of like a breakup.
Yeah, you were going through
and
it.
I like was not sleeping. Like I was, I was going through a breakup, like a relationship breakup that week.
Oh.
And so I was a mess. And I'm leaving set one day, and I just am like, you know how the zone you're probably in. I'm just beelining it to my car. I walk off of this set, out of this house, and at the same time, I think Anthony rapped, and so I'm like a good 50 feet away, heading towards my car, and I just hear, "Hey, I'll see you later, man." And I look back, and it's Anthony. Like, it was really sad, and I was so out of it that I was just like, "All right, dude." Like, I was just like, "See ya." And then that was the last time I saw him.
And he was not lying.
And it was just, and then I remember getting it. You know when you have those moments where you know it's a big deal, but you're not in the zone for it, and you get in your car, and I get in my car and I go, "That was a huge moment." I was like, "That was a huge moment." You can be whoever you want.
Can we just talk about Courtney's yawn?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So Courtney just yawned.
I think Courtney releases demons.
This is a really bad start to this. This really sucks.
This is how I feel about your podcast.
Yeah.
That's really.
The podcast was so fun to be on. Thanks for having me.
Oh.
All right. Let's Reddit it up.
She's ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Here's the first question that I found. Has anyone made a deal with a friend that if they weren't married by a certain age, they would marry one another and actually followed through? How did it go? You guys, I'm guessing, never made any promises like
I
that.
did.
You did?
But it wasn't until we were 40.
You have a deal like that?
She's wise beyond her years.
But
Because I was
was-
going to say 30 is young.
30 is very young.
Okay, 40.
40 with this friend from middle school and high school.
Whoa.
It was a lady.
Oh, okay.
I mean, people do that all the time. People get legally married and share property together, and it's like just a great old time.
Hell yeah. So where is this lady?
She's actually engaged.
Oh, so you were awkward as hell?
Oh, dude, I'm still awkward.
This is you awkward?
I'm still awkward, but I was really awkward as a teenager. No, I was genuinely so awkward. We should eventually get my friend Shelby on, who's known me since I was 14, and she can tell you genuinely that I was a very awkward teenager.
Did you ever Google how to flirt?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Oh, not me.
But they never had how to flirt for girls. And I have a vivid memory of like a video, might have been on eBaum's World or early YouTube or whatever, it was how to flirt. And this guy was like, "This is what you do. You walk up to a woman. If she has blue eyes, you go, 'Your eyes, they're like blueberries. I want to like eat it. I want to eat that little blueberry.'" And that's like just in
Oh my
there
God,
forever.
Courtney, that is you.
That's actually
Shame.
just you.
Your eyes are like blueberries.
Yeah.
I want to like eat it.
Oh my
Why
God.
are you? Stop grabbing my eyes.
Are my eyes like poop because they're brown?
Your eyes are
Your
like
eyes are
little
like coffee
shits.
beans. I want to grind it up and drink it in the morning. I actually love that. That's really, really cute.
Wow.
No, it wouldn't have worked on me.
Are you sure about that?
Your eyes are like, wow, your eyes are green, like little 4-leaf clovers. I want to, like, make a wish. Luckily, my family, they're very, like, we all have enough social anxiety that we want to put on a great speech. And we're just it's going to be very, someday when it happens, it's going to be very formal and just very like, well, so happy for Shayne. He did it. And my oldest brother, you can see a lot of my characters in him in that he was never part of a fraternity, but he's got like a frat energy, and he is a teacher now. But he'll be like, "Well, dude, you friggin' did it, dude. That's awesome. Couldn't be more happy for you. Awesome, man. You're sick as hell. All right, peace." So it'll be nice.
I kind of love that.
Dominic would listen to those podcasts, but he would put them on and he physically like could not pay attention. Like that's how he is. So he's like, yeah, this is exactly what I want to do. This is exactly how I want to run my life. Plays it, and then his ADHD. He just like, I'm gonna go drink a soda.
Yeah. See, that's what I love about him. He means well and he wants to be there, but he's got other things going on.
Yeah, he has all the best intentions, I think.
For himself.
Courtney, thank you for being our first guest.
Courtney, we're so grateful and lucky to have you.
Thanks, hope I set the bar real high.
You said it so high.
You set the bar very high.
You set it very high, Courtney.
Set the bar so
No
high.
one else is going to be able to come on the show.
Nobody else. Sarah,
No one else.
nice.
You're so fucking nice.
We have a final question for you before we leave.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a question for you. Amanda, take it away.
Who is your favorite Smoshcast host?
Oh, shit. You know, technically, I hosted the old Smoshcast sometimes, so I'm going to say me.
Incorrect.
That is incorrect.
Thank you
so much for watching.
She lets go of her hands immediately.
Thank you guys for watching.
I never watch
At
lives,
all.
but like sometimes you get caught, especially the NPC ones.
Dude, Courtney can do such a perfect impression.
I saw her TikTok. Howdy, you're back.
You're back.
I'm back. I haven't been on since the first episode.
What have you been up to since you were last here? We haven't talked.
I've been up to a lot.
Weird. I've talked to
Okay.
Courtney.
I haven't talked to her all
I've
day.
been.
And we don't give a shit that Anthony's back now. It's just regular everyday life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bully him now. I just push him. When I used to be like, hey, Anthony, when he entered the office, but now I just shove him into a trash.
Oh, I
can.
remember.
I was like, my friends keep calling me bra stuffer, even though I am, and I hate it.
I hate that they know my tricks. When I write, it's very clear that I am trying to sound a certain way. And then I'm thinking about, like, if someone found this journal 100 years from now, what are they going to think of me? And I'm like, why does that matter so much to me? I'll be dead.
So interesting.
Because the best journals that are found years later are the ones where people are so raw and, oh my God, you brought one too?
Yes.
Shayne!
So this is the journal that I've been writing in since 2007 that I still write in sometimes.
Since 2007?
Shayne, I can't believe this.
Yeah. Unfortunately, love is a long and challenging process, and it takes a lot of work and sacrifice. But love lasts forever and is hundreds of times more powerful than hate will ever be.
Wow. How old were you?
Okay.
17 or 18?
Oh.
If you notice, you probably do everything for the sake of happiness. You go to school so you can get a good job, so you can make a lot of money and buy nice things so you can be happy.
You're turning into Owen Wilson a little bit.
The other is lessons. You know, man. Do you want to guess what my favorite teenage band was?
AC/DC.
I'm trying to think of
No,
teenage
not
bands back in the day.
This was not this. They weren't big at this time. They were already done.
Beatles?
No.
Think what your brothers liked and like.
That is the way to think. It was Sublime.
Sublime.
Sublime. Dream car, Dodge Challenger.
Whoa.
Okay. Vin Diesel. They came out with a new Dodge Challenger around that time, and I remember thinking it was awesome.
The boys who had the Dodge. You were a Dodge Challenger teen.
Dream girls. Who do you think? I have three names.
Celebrity crushes?
Celebrity crushes.
Oh my God.
Adriana Lima.
Hot.
I mean,
Orlando, Victoria's Secret angel.
yeah.
Okay.
She was married to Orlando Bloom and then
How did
not.
you see her? I guess there was internet.
I was a teenager.
That was she was a big Victoria's Secret angel, right?
Yes, she was like the one.
Hair?
Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alicia Cuthbert.
I pictured you liking girls with like darker hair and darker features, like.
I mean, this is all because Alicia
the other
Cuthbert.
one's, blonde.
Alicia Cuthbert was blonde,
Blonde,
blue eyes.
light eyes, and
Yeah.
she looks like.
My crushes were all over the place.
Everyone's journal is so fucking different.
Yeah.
But also very much the same, except for yours, you freak, Shayne.
Well, how many?
think
I don't think many guys have journals.
I'm sorry I called 14-year-old you a freak.
I was. Courtney, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me, guys. Thank you so much for having me on an episode where you both are very vulnerable.
I did my Benoit Blanc.
Oh, that was incredible.
I did it as a
Time's
full
out.
murder
I saw a
mystery.
little tiny clip of that one.
Full
was
murder mystery
so
thing,
good.
and I went nuts with it,
It was
and it was a
so
blast.
good.
It was a lot of fun.
That one was the best, I think, delivery of a roast that I had
I
seen. Like, one of
loved
the
that
best.
delivery.
The promo was so funny because you were directing, but you were also Bikini Girl. So you were directing it as Bikini Girl.
I had a sweatsuit. I did have like a sweatsuit that I would put on.
you did.
But when it was like getting closer, like I had like they put on like body shimmer that was like liquid.
Oh,
So there are points where I'm just like checking the footage and I'm like
I feel Court.
Oh,
It's okay. You co-signed a bunch.
Yeah,
right?
you sent out a lot of
Look,
kisses,
You've been
girl.
busy.
okay. Okay. All right.
We have a very special guest, Courtney Miller.
Hello.
Thanks
I am
for-
a Courtney.
Thanks for joining us on our first episode of 2024.
Wow, I honestly truly honored because I was on the first episode period and I'm
That's
on
true.
the first episode of the new year.
Wait,
That's
we didn't
true.
even plan that.
We didn't even think about that.
Am I your good luck charm?
Uh-huh.
Some days I'm having a tough day and I'll do something and you guys are just like dying laughing and I'm like I have no idea like I'm on my way. Truly don't know what's funny. I don't understand, but okay.
So good.
It's one of those things.
I really relate to that because you're talking about catastrophizing like our day to day
word.
here.
Yeah.
Because I remember after doing that, trying not to laugh, and you're just like, oh God, like I didn't feel funny, whatever. I was like, that was great. That was all
Yeah.
a great time. So you want to be more fearless.
Yeah, because I feel like for a lot of this job in the past, I was making a lot of decisions and just operating out of fear. And like that's when if I'm going into say recording a try not to laugh episode and I'm afraid of failing, then not great. But like when I'm going in and I'm like, I love these people and like my biggest joy in life is making the people I love laugh, like that's what you want to do.
Love that.
I love that. Those are
good ones.
those are
Those are
good.
great.
Is that all of them? Those are pretty
pretty
substantial ones.
Yeah.
Those are the substantial ones. I'd say like I need to like eat more greens, probably lick a vegetable or something. I remember watching you back at Defy walk down the hallway, and you look like you were operated by like ants.
Yeah.
You were just like
Operated by ants.
You were like a robot operated by ants, and they were using you as a vehicle. Like you were actually, you're not a human. You are a
Ants.
body built by ants and
Ants built a
infiltrated by
robot.
ants, and the ants use you to be a guy.
Wow.
And operate around.
Okay.
Did you just write that down?
Yeah, I just wrote that down now.
Yeah. Shayne is operated by ants. Well, thanks.
Not anymore, though.
Are you a real
'cause
person?
stretch.
Yeah.
Keep stretching.
I think they're weekly things. Like I just because steak meat.
Weekly. What is the thing that makes you laugh the most? We know it's farts for Shayne.
Farts.
Farts his own voice.
Okay. Other things.
His own
make me
farts,
laugh.
his own voice, everything he does.
Yeah, and then he says this.
Oh.
And because she's so hot.
Whoa.
Okay, you finally.
Okay. Okay. Got him.
Courtney's bringing that humor of an 11-year-old in 2010, and you gotta really respect it.
Do you know what those noises did to my brain?
Oh God, here.
I have a pitch for you guys.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay, no, I need you to read it. And you both have heard of this.
The wenching hour. My pitch. For my birthday, at the strike of 4 p.m., everyone will gather, holding small wooden bowls, starving and begging for soup. I will arrive, wearing a big tattered brown cloak, holding a large pot or cauldron of soup, and a big wooden old ladle. The type of big wooden ladle that I could knock someone out with. Bonus points if everyone else is in peasant cloaks too. And I hobble in with the soup, and I'm sneering and shrieking as I take spoonfuls of soup and serve it to each peasant. Everyone is moaning and whining because they are so starving for soup. No one is breaking character. And there are no spoons. You have to sip straight from your bowl because you're just so hungry. And even after everyone has soup, it's not enough. And people keep begging, please, please, wench, please give us more soup. We need more soup. The soup will be like a hot stew, red in color, with potatoes and carrots and onions and other things. Not too thick, not too thin. It will look amazing in my ladle, that I could clobber someone with it if I wanted to, but I won't. When people aren't begging for soup, you just hear little slurping sounds, like kittens lapping up milk, and me groaning and heavy breathing because I am a wench, And that's what people do. And that's what I do.
No, go back. Say the whole thing again.
And me groaning and heavy breathing. Because I am a wench. And that's what I do.
600 Civic, 2,600 Civic, 2,600 Civic, 2,600 Civic, 2,600 Civic, 2,600 Civic.
Oh, he went down on that one.
Caught me off guard.
I have something for both of you.
Oh, yeah?
No, guys, this is serious.
Okay. You know what, Courtney? Go ahead.
This would mean a lot to me.
Oh, you're
You guys
sick?
could read this.
That's a lot.
You're sick?
Yeah.
Wait.
Don't read it.
Is he going to pass it to me when it's
Just
my
don't read
turn?
ahead. You
Well,
must.
okay,
you
okay.
Is this okay?
Yeah, I can read it. I'll read it. I'll just read the whole thing.
No, but there's parts that are supposed to be read by Amanda too.
Yeah.
And I have to whole hand.
And you guys will pass it
You
back.
have to pass
Oh
it to me.
God.
The doctor wrote it this way. I don't know what to tell you.
I'll hand it over
Why
to
are you
Amanda.
so mad at me? I'm sick.
Okay, you
She's
could have printed
sick.
out 2 copies of this. The disease doesn't even have a name yet. It's so new and mysterious that it doesn't have a name. Crazy. Did The Chosen write this?
No.
Courtney, your knees are lovely. They have no creases. They don't wrinkle and make little faces when you stand up straight. It doesn't look like you have 2 toddlers standing in front of you when I close my eyes halfway and zone out of focus. Your legs are so cool. Okay.
This is brilliant. Courtney, Ian Hecox respects you. He respects you so much that he just can't say it out loud because if he does, he'll tear up. And he's afraid that will make him look gay. So he can't. Trust the process.
Trust the process.
You're not slightly veering to the left all the time. You just like to go left because your favorite things tend to be over there. Your favorite things they just tend to be over there.
Courtney, when you make a joke during a meeting and people kind of laugh,
This one's legit.
Courtney, when you make a joke during a meeting and people kind of laugh, that shit's real right there. They are not pity laughing. You are a funny guy, and no one is scared of you. You genuinely made them laugh, and they probably would have laughed harder, but they just didn't finish their coffee yet.
God, that's real. Your right boob is just as awesome as your left boob. And you know what I always say? Grabbing your weird boobs is better than grabbing no boobs at all. And you don't even have weird boobs, so you don't even need to remember that. I can't even pick a favorite boob because they're both so awesome. Get it, girlfriend. That was excellent.
That was insane.
guys so
That was
Courtney. I definitely could laugh while smoking a cigarette. I'd be like,
no. You would get so sick.
Stop. She went, ah.
typical relationship fashion. What is that?
That's Taylor Swift vocalizing.
Oh, what the hell? So I love that. I see. I don't know enough Taylor Swift to know what's going on.
That's actually pretty good.
Courtney.
Wow, you didn't
I
laugh.
didn't laugh, and that's the only victory I need. This is what I think your brain sounds like. Someone who I actually think I look back on, I'm like, they never were bad. They were good at kind of every single thing was Courtney. Courtney was
Yeah.
always like, she was just always valuable.
She commits.
She always brought in something.